Hello, everyone. Today is the 7th, and we're going to be looking at some severe weather that is going to be happening this week. We're going to be seeing some snow in the north as well. So, we're going to see how this plays out. All right. So, over here in the southwest, we have a small trough here. And then here in the northwest, we have a big trough. They'll meet at a rendezvous point later on, and we'll see the first signs of rain there, but nothing crazy. But first, with this trough in the northwest here by Oregon and Washington, we'll see some torrential rain and some snow left in the Cascades and the northern Rockies. And then we'll see this kind of move on. Well, rendezvous, and then the other one will continue north and be leaving some snow behind in the northern states. And then this second one will bring that severe weather to the south. We'll see this big trough continue to move on, and we'll see it elongate across the east coast. So we'll see like a big line of storms along there, and then we'll see it kind of finish off around Monday. Here's where we get to see our storm formation. We see a ton of moisture here in the Gulf, just starting to move north. And this is going to be perfect for our storm development. All that moisture sitting there is just waiting to be turned into storm fuel. And that's what we'll see happen here on Friday night. So it's going to be a nocturnal storm. Be seeing some nocturnal tornadoes, nocturnal thunderstorms, and some pretty high winds. So we'll see this start to form. I'm gonna say around 4 p.m., but you want to check your radar just in case you know exactly when it forms. But this is where we'll see it really start to ramp up in storm production. And throughout Friday night, we'll see this just go across the deep south, bringing tons of severe weather and possible tornadoes. So if you're living in the south right now, you might want to pay attention to your radar or the news because we could be seeing some nocturnal tornadoes. And at nighttime, you can't. It's harder to predict where the tornado is going to go because you can't see it well. The only way you can see it at nighttime is from power flashes and lightning. And this is where you probably want to take shelter at nighttime too. But as we move through the weekend, we'll see this bring the storm to the East Coast, and we'll see some kind of sparse, severe weather here and there, and we'll see it move on to the Atlantic. Here's where our storm is going to be. So you can see that first storm from that first trough heading northeast. That's where that snow will be. That's where the main part of the snow will be, and that might bring a few cells here and there to the Ohio River Valley area, but we won't see too much from there. But we will be seeing the main storm in the south here. We can see this line of storms here starting to develop on Friday night, and we'll just see this make its way across the U.S., heading northeast, and we'll see it cross into some more northern states like Tennessee, Kentucky, Virginia, West Virginia, parts of North Carolina, starting to cross into Pennsylvania and Maryland. And we'll just kind of see this just torment the east part of the U.S. here. So we'll see a lot of severe weather there. Again, nocturnal storms. And then we'll see this storm move on at the end of the week. We're going to be looking at our total snowfall for last year if you live in the north or in the mountains. So, starting on Thursday, if you live in the Cascades or the Rockies over here, you'll be getting around 14 inches or 13 inches of snow in the worst spots, but uh, and then 10 inches, and then on the edges, like 3 to 0 inches. In the Rockies here, we can see around like 6 inches. I would say an average of 3 inches for the Rockies here in Idaho. And then for the main part of the storm here from the southwest area, we'll see around 10 inches. And then on the edges of the storm, we'll see around 4 inches to 2 inches. For the rest of the week, we'll see a little bit more snowfall production from the remnants of the storm that's going to impact the south. But other than that, we won't see much more snow from the week after. We'll just have to check the forecast next week because this will change a lot. I mean, I was gonna film a video a few days ago, and the forecast already changed around a lot. But this is what I had for today. Make sure you prepare on Friday night for the nocturnal severe weather. Prepare for a lot of snow in the north and or in the Cascades, and just make sure you're prepared. Stay safe.